mana's low.
Here's one thing that you usually never do is fishing holes. I'll show it now just to kind of give an idea of what it is. It's pretty relatively boring. Just fishing. But there's a handy thing that fish do is they either give different effects or they like giving you buffs for a certain duration or changing your pet for a certain time. Like this one turns my pet into a spider, which now is a spider for 2 minutes. I've never found really any use for it. I usually forget about the fish and never even use the buffs that I get from them half the time. But usually a lot of the buffs are pretty handy, like plus defense, plus health. Other things like that can come into a crucial bind. Especially versus boss fights.
My mana's low. Gain in experience.
And if you haven't noticed, the spell that I'm using is very remnants of the spell from Diablo 2, from the Necromancer Teeth. Except I don't know if this one decays after a certain time. Which is quite hard to tell because there's usually not many straightaways. It usually will hit a wall or hit something. But by the looks of it, it doesn't seem to die out too much on like Teeth 2. And there are very few shrines in this game, sort of like Diablo, but usually they're either health, mana shrines, or enhancement shrines. In this game there is a vendor where you can pay so much gold to add stats to your gear. So if you get something that's orange, generally you can enhance it to make it even better. So when you keep leveling it, instead of having to try finding a better, slight different upgrade with no enhances or special abilities, you can try to increase your stats on yours to make it better. One dangerous thing is there's a chance to where it can disenchant your item. to where it goes to a basic white. And if that happens, you might completely screw up your character, depending on what you're trying to enhance. So you have to play with it carefully.
My mana is low. Insufficient mana. Completed a quest. You have triggered a trap.
Sorry for that. And see, from killing all sorts of rare mobs that have spawned in here, my fame increased and I got 1 additional spell point. I'll pick up another spell just to kind of show it. Now you can bind things to different, so when you hit tab it switches your spells for your right click. But sometimes later on you'll get a lot to where you just want to bind these to your keys. And since I'm still going to stay down here, you can send your pet. Depending on how much generally the stuff on it will sell for, is usually how long it will take for it to come back. And if I remember, I did skip some spots, so I'm going to try to backtrack and look and see if I did. Actually, you know what? In case of the break of this playthrough, I will not try to do that as much.
Your pet has
because that is quite boring just to watch me run around, especially since I do not have the spell Haste yet. Haste is very crucial to try to get while you're leveling up, just because it makes your character run a lot faster.
Now I have you. What have you done with all...
I am here,